I think one of the most exciting things I heard today was that startups and technologists over the last 18 to 20 months haven't stopped working. So they've been continuing to develop and build new solutions, and they're bringing them to market. And when we expected them potentially last March or March of 2020 to slow down, what we found instead was that they hunkered down and they started bringing out new technologies. So I think that this season, right, this fall and this winter, I think we're going to see some really interesting new innovations coming from the startup market. And of course, we've been working pretty hard, so you'll see more of the same from us. Long and midterm, I think that technology is going to have a profound effect on the experience, right? We've spent many years enabling the front end to be self-service, right? So booking and traveler experience has become more and more self-service. And now we're seeing technology begin to impact things that are out of the norm. So things like disruption and recovering from disruption, handling the uncommon tasks. A great way to stay up to date with business travel and what's going on in our industry, of course, is to plug into the trade publications like the Company Dime, The Beat, and BTN Magazine. Another great resource is BCD Research. So both on bcdtravel.com or our client portal, you're able to access all of the unique and proprietary research that's created by the analysts and the researchers at BCD Travel. So we have not only primary research, which is data that we create using our incredible customer and buyer panels, and then we also have secondary research, where we analyze professional research and secondary research out there and create insights for our buyers and the rest of the community to learn from. Travel managers have had quite a last couple of years. They have really started to become an even more strategic part of the company business. So when the pandemic began, the travel managers all of a sudden found themselves at a very strategic and high-level table, trying to help the organization understand the impact of travel shutting down and how to bring back employees safely. Now that business travel is coming back, that travel manager is once again at a really strategic table, helping the company determine what is purposeful travel, what needs to be put in place in order to get their travelers back on the road safely and be productive. Who knows better how to identify where employees are, no matter where they are on a business trip or working at home? Your travel group does that pretty well. Which group of people are able to understand the emerging incidents happening or security situations happening around the world and communicating immediately, relevant information to travelers? That would be your travel group. So it's another example of travel managers kind of stepping forward and becoming a real strategic part of the corporation business. The worker is changing, and more workers are beginning to work from home and potentially moving away from the headquarter location. All of a sudden, travel managers are really becoming the backbone of a corporate culture. They're beginning to plan quarterly meetings so that employees can get together with their peers and collaborate. And this is new. We used to discourage internal travel, and today, with more employees being virtual or digital nomads, the travel manager is finding themselves in a situation to really help employees collaborate in a different way than they had before. And that typically means bringing them back to headquarters for these types of quarterly and team building meetings. And that's new in this time.